Pep Talk UK Pro Beez out in Leeds. I'm joined by the Leeds Warrior, IBF heavyweight champion, Josh Warrington. How are you?
Very well. How are yourself?
I'm doing well now. I'm really looking forward to this fight, June 15th. There's a bit of needle in this fight, isn't there?
There is a little bit. Don't think it's as bad as what me and Lee were like. I think the fight with Lee stuck by his words, and I think he meant everything he said, whereas Barry says things for the camera, says things for his own stature, his own persona. He says things that these fans want to hear, maybe to back himself up, but I don't know if he believes them all. I don't think he means them all. So I don't take it personal. You know, I don't take the needle personally. Like yesterday, we did a lot of press work down in London, and I was with him quite a lot. And there were no shouting from me, there were no animosity, there were no waking up when I had to look him in the eyes, because 14 days time, the talking stops and it's all about them.
A lot of people feel like when you did the pitch walk at Ellen Road, like you got slightly under Kid Galahad's skin.
Lee Selby's skin.
Kid Galahad's skin. When you did the pitch walk.
Oh, the pitch walk. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought we were referring to the fight last year, but no. I think so too. You know, he can stand there and deny and say that I didn't bother him whatsoever. But he froze. He didn't say anything back. Only a few days ago, we'd been chalping at each other. And yeah, I had all Leeds fans behind me, blah blah blah. But we are fighting in Leeds, so why not prepare yourself for it there? Why not get used to it there? And I think you would have like a rabbit in headlights. Instead of reacting in a certain way or responding back, he stood there and stared at me. Like I say, just caught out. But I don't look too much into it. It's just something that I can use in the later rounds when you think going through the fight in your head. He talks a lot about how much he wants it, how much he's willing to go through, how much he's been working for 16 years to win this title for this night, for this shot. But little things like that show a little bit of uncertainty to me. And when we're into them, if it does go that far and we do get to the later rounds and it goes beyond fitness, it goes beyond energy levels, and you're running out and your muscles are full with lactic acid and they feel like really heavy, the atmosphere is still going, and you've got to look for something right deep and you think you haven't got that extra bit of energy, that's when it really does mean something, that's when it really does count. And I don't think he'll have that. I've been there and done it many times at all levels. He's not been there yet.
I know you've done a few rounds in sparring, you have a brief history in your earlier days. Just remind us a bit of what happened when you two sparred. And
we boxed as amateurs, but like I say, a long time ago. We were only kids then. When we did train a lot, you know, we did a lot of sparring, and like I said, I seen through his persona because I knew him. I knew him to speak to. So I don't take too much away from sparring sessions. Like I say, we're a lot of different fighters from where we are now, and like we had sparring gloves on.
Who got better to start? Who got the better of the sparring?
Yeah, sparring. We had some good spars. Sometimes you had some good spars. Sometimes I have bad spars. You know, sometimes I have good spars. But it's like sparring. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what happens in sparring. It's about what happens on the ring, in the ring. I can't get my words out, mate. In the ring on the night, and it's a lot different when you've got the 8-ounce gloves on and you don't have an head guard. You know, there's a lot more riding on it, and it means everything there. Completely different ball game.
Now, you talked about big fights in Vegas, big fights in America. Do you feel any way that you're overlooking Kid Galahad come June 15th?
No, not all, because all throughout my career, I've always had a goal. I've always had somewhere where I wanted to be, and a lot of times it's been you get through this one, then the opportunity for that one will come, another door will open, and you've got to have them aspirations. You know, I've reached the top of the tree, world champion. Where do you go from there? Do you lose your hunger, put your feet up, sit back and say, yeah, I'm the world champion, or do you keep the hunger there, do you keep the fire in the belly, and by setting yourself over goals is what gives me that. I want to unify the division. I want to go and win another world title. In order to do that, I've got to get past him. So it makes me hungry for training, it makes me motivated, it's my why, it makes me get out of bed in the morning, go to the gym and graft my ass off. So,
do you feel like because Leeds didn't make the Premier League that there's added pressure on you to deliver come June the 15th?
No, I don't think so. A few people have said that. At least we've got you to make us happy and that. But I think I've been doing that a lot of times for the last 6-7 years, having the big arena nights and whatnot. So it's not hard. It's not added pressure. It's just I'm grateful that I'm able to do that. And we'll get there. We'll get there in terms of the football, but in terms of the boxing, it's buzzing. And you see on the undercard fighters like Jack Bateson having massive opportunities to find these big shows, and more folk are coming through because they've seen us in the big nights. You've seen Josh, that lad off at the State, getting all the way to a world title, and they believe that they can do it now. Opportunities are there, so there's no added pressure. It's just an honour to represent the city.
Now, quickly, as a champion, a well-respected fighter, I mean, what do you think of the whole heavyweight landscape between AJ, Wilder, Fury? I mean, who do you want to see fight next amongst the big boys?
Obviously, in a British domestic kind of view, you want to see Fury and AJ. It would be absolutely massive and capture the whole world. And everyone loves heavyweight boxing, even the non-boxing fans or people who say it's violent would still tune into that, still want to talk about it. And the fact that people are talking about, he should fight him, it's boxing's in people's mouths again, and it's bigger than it has been in a long time. So we should really appreciate this stage of boxing, this time that we're going through with boxing and having heavyweight world champions and big names in boxing. When I first turned pro, it was stinking, but now it's absolutely buzzing. It's on fire, and all boxers below the weight classes, gets a buzz off that as well. AJ fights tonight in the big night, and Fury fights the same night as me. And like I say, boxing's on people's mouths, and it's getting more people into boxing and taking interest in other fighters. So it's good. It's good.
How do you think Tyson Fury is going to get on against Tom Swartz in Vegas the same night as you're fighting?
Yeah, he won't want to come back with, and I think it's the right fight for him to do so. But I think after this one, he's got to go straight back into another big name, whether it be AJ or Wilder again. They're the ones what people are asking for. And whilst he's in right frame of mind, they're the fights he wants.
Cracking stuff. Josh Warrington, we'd like to thank you for your time. Thank you very much, Josh Warrington.